We are under the bright lights. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Sale stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
0-1 the count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. Stanton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, it's been a steady 5 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Center fielder.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .348 batter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Hicks, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reyes has it. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and how about that? A 3. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Still 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Nunez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
He will score, and they now lead by 2. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Didi Gregorius is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Brandon Drury will bat next as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. First pitch Pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A bouncer up the middle. Torres gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's
Standard.
first pitch of the at-bat. Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Right over the middle, knee high. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The 0-2 once more. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is calling for it. And the inning is over. One left. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Left fielder,
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And both runners are home as they're right back in the ball game now at 5-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Moreland, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Tanaka pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but it...
0-1's the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury. No hits to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
0-1 the count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. Stanton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
First baseman, number 18, Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll start us off in the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Joe Kelly is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Drury is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ronald Torreyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. In now, Eduardo Nunez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the... Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Matt Barnes enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Bradley is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center.
Judge is on his horse.
And he tracks it down. And this
even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out,